So the abuse starts on actually the day that I buried my father.
Wagwan people, welcome back to all new turning viewers and a big up on yourself. So this foreigner girl, as we would call it, she came to Jamaica for dream weekend and somehow ended up with this Jamaican scammer boy people, and it was a quick transformation from butterflies to abuse. People, stay tuned.
So I met this man at this music festival in Jamaica and a girl called Dream Weekend. At the Rio and the grill, I was with another guy, but I saw this man, Mario. He looked so good at the lobby bar. I actually went to the bar to get a drink and I was like, "You're so cute." Like, I turned to him and I was like, "You're so cute." I went to my room with the guy that I was with and went back to the bar to give him my Snapchat because I just couldn't leave without getting his contact. I gave him my Snapchat because my phone actually broke at one of the water parties that the Dream Weekend has a series of parties within a couple of days. My phone broke. Let's fast forward now to I get home, I buy a new phone. I'm talking to him all the time. We are like head over heels for each other, honeymoon phase, just loving each other's conversation and company. A little Jamaican boo for whenever I come to Jamaica. He picks me up from the airport. It was like heart, eyes, halo. So one day now I ask him, like, you're so cute. You have money. You have a car. You have things that girls in Jamaica would hold you down for. They would fight over you. They love a man with something to give, Like, why don't you have a girlfriend? Mind you, we've been talking on the phone like all day long, every day for like 3 months at this point. And he was like, who said I don't have a girlfriend? How does this man have a girlfriend? Like, where is she? Because he's always talking to me. So at that point, I'm like, I don't even care about this man's girlfriend because, like, she's clearly a non-factor because, like, I thought this man was single, like me. He wasn't, but that wasn't my problem because I was single. That was his problem and his karma and his problem to deal with. He started sending me money. I'm like, damn. I live in Canada and a man from Jamaica is sending me money. I was like, okay. Hot twist. This man is a scammer. He is a Jamaican beautiful scammer. He don't have a job. He never worked a day in his life. I did not know he was a scammer when he was sending me money. I just thought he was being the boyfriend that I always dreamed of. He started sending me money to buy flights to come to Jamaica City. I don't want your man. He wasn't only picking me up from the airport, he was paying for my flights. He was ordering clothes and sending them to my house to bring down when I come to Jamaica, and also allowing me to order clothes and shoes as well. So I was like, oh yeah, I love him. Let's fast forward now to about 2 years later, 2019. We have been doing this back and forth, me coming back and forth to Jamaica, and then I get pregnant with my son. I was really thinking about having an abortion, but when my father passed away, like just a couple of days later after me finding out that I was pregnant with my son, I couldn't have the abortion. Mind you, my father, I had just met him probably a few years before as an adult. The father that I thought was my father for my entire life was actually not my biological father. My mom lied my whole life. So the abuse starts on actually the day that I buried my father. He was just really upset because this is a whole other story I gotta get into. I had sex with another man when I got pregnant with my son. He had a girlfriend. He was not my man. I was free to have sex with whoever I wanted. It's just that he was the only person I was having sex with unprotected. This other guy, I just met him in Jamaica. He was cute. It was really good too. And I was trying to get over Mario, because we were breaking up at that point. It was just, I just wasn't liking being the side chick anymore. It was very hurtful. He would do things like tell me to turn off my phone while I'm watching Netflix while we're laying down in bed, because his girlfriend's calling him and he needs to sit on the phone with her while I'm in bed. He can't go in the living room or something because she knows he's in bed at this time. So he would talk to her on the phone like while we're on our way to my grandmother's house, like 4-hour drive. He would be on the phone like the entire time with her. It was like the lowest of the low. I felt like nothing. He made me feel so small, and he had me right where he wanted me. Like, sadly, he knew how to break me. But in the meantime, he was still treating me good. He was still taking me out to eat. I was still going to his mom's house and visiting like his family and meeting his children. I was over that whole thing, and I was trying to get over Mario by getting under another man, but that didn't work. I cried. I was so sad. I was on the phone with my cousin like, oh my God, I love him. I never cried over a man before. Until that day in the S Hotel. And I booked that hotel and did my makeup and cried and drank and smoked some weed, and it was horrible. So the night that we got home from my father's funeral, he beat my ass because he was mad about, I can't even remember. It was like a bunch of things, but mostly it was like he was mad that I was pregnant and that he wasn't sure if it was his child or not, really. It seemed like he had a lot of resentment for me because his relationship with his girlfriend wasn't really working out because of me being pregnant.
Alright people, so that for that, and my opinion on this, you play a stupid game, you win stupid prizes, because why on earth would you meet a guy at Dream Weekend and do all of these things with him? You knew he had a girlfriend, you knew all of this, and she said it herself that, you know, that's his problem, not her problem if he had a girlfriend. She went through the abuse, she stayed. She knew all of these things about these murders and all these things, and she decided to stay. She decided to stay for 2 whole years. 2 whole years being a what? A prominent side chick? Okay. But people, to each his own. I'm gonna tell me what I think in the comment section. So Jamaica has been named the territory responsible for the leakage of the CXC Maths paper 2, right? And people, I think that's completely untrue, because the students of Jamaica got that exam from the students in Guyana. However, you know why we are being named responsible? Because everything Jamaicans do, they post it on the media. Everything them do, them post it on the media. That's why we're the ones getting blamed, because even if they got it from Guyana, the Jamaicans are the one who post it on the media. So that's really and truly why we are getting the blame. However, we're gonna move on to the news article now. Big up, this is a blast. So Jamaica named Ground Zero for CXC exam leak. Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Examination Council, Dr. Wayne Wesley, has confirmed that Jamaica is the territory in which the leak of this year's Caribbean Secondary Exam Education Certificate Maths Paper 2 originated from. Wesley made the disclosure to the members of the media in a virtual press briefing on Friday. He stated that the source of the leak was pinpointed to one location in Jamaica and was subsequently disseminated across various social media platforms, reaching other Caribbean nations. He added that further investigation was needed to offer specific information regarding the number of countries affected. Students' grade will now be calculated through the use of, the scores from the Maths Paper 1 and the marks from the School-Based Assessment SBA or the CXC Maths Paper 3. While stating that this entire episode has been of great concern, Wesley sought to reassure candidates that the security of the regional examinations was paramount and that their best interests remain at the center of the organization's decision and processes. Quote unquote, we recognize that the matter requires a great level of sensitivity, confidentiality, he said, while noting that there was a level of urgency that is required and have executed the relevant due diligence to ensure that the matter was treated. Yeah, people, so that is it for today's video. Now tell me what you think in the comment section and stay tuned.